Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Panthers' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand.
There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. FIU set up with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Panthers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls' offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They boot it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Florida International. Stealing a score on special teams.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Sweet cut, just keeps moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Trying play action. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab down the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Kennesaw State right back to work. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on second and long. They go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at third and 8. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. There's a live football. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. FIU pushing tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Panthers are marching down the field. On the option. Now the toss. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, running back on the move. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gives it on the option. Turning it up. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Red pass hits complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Lowers those pads. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Lets it fly. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
FIU trying to pick up the 1st. It's 4th down. Snap in the shotgun. He's going to run it. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, he's
got some space. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On 4th down, looking to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, FIU. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kennesaw State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Kennesaw State right back to work. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And tackled there by the defense. Offense, quick tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Got his man on the outside. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Panthers! Fit it in the window for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead. Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Stone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground recovered to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with.
There he goes. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Using the quick game. Jumped on top of the pile. FIU pushing tempo. The give to the tailback. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Scott. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got enough for the 1st down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading.
There he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Dean. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll get him stopped just short. They're in business here with a 1st down. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Caught in the backfield. It's Dean. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle.
Kennesaw St, 28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something.
A lot of room to the right. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. DB's right up on the receivers. The give to the back. Got room to work. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Fakes to grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
45, Kennesaw State, 35.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Back open in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Tempo in overdrive. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Gonna look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Dean. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Throwing right. And they can't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Trying to do it on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Snagged out of the air. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Let's go! Trying to slam in. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Touchdown, Panthers. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Panthers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Runs for the tackle. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Wants to adjust the pattern. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start...